Hello, fourth graders. So it is Monday afternoon, and I just finished getting everything planned for the coming week. And I wanted to share a little bit with you about what to expect on this week's at home learning. One thing you are going to notice is there is not a Wonders assignment this week. We will have Wonders next week, but you do not have one this week. You have an assignment for reading an energy article. And then you also have a freckle assignment at the end of the week where you have to answer questions and write something. And then you also have an assignment where you read about Icarus and Odysseus and answer some questions. That one is kind of a new format. It is a Google form that you'll fill out and then submit. So you'll just have to click in the box so that you can type in it. So I hope that part goes well for you. But that you don't have you're doing some research for writing about Newton's laws of motion. And then your writing assignment this week, we're editing the one that you did last week. So there's not going to be a new long writing assignment. It's going to be research, and you're going to be writing 3 to 4 questions, answers, and then the source about energy. So I've explained that in the assignment, but we are done with this part of energy, the forms of energy. We're going to be learning about the types of energy starting next week, but we're done with forms of energy, so I want to see what all you've learned. So you're going to write a question, and Caleb and I have each written our questions so that you can see an example of what it looks like. So you have to write a question, then you have to write what the answer is and where you found that. So I want you to be looking at the resources that we gave you. The videos that Caleb and I did, I want you to look at Discovery Ed, I want you to look at the Science Weekly. So pick some really good questions, and then you have to also find the answer to them and tell me where you found those questions. And then starting Thursday, you're going to get to do a little experiment where you're going to write a hypothesis, then you're going to write a justification, and then you're going to say what your experiment is and your conclusion. And these are not experiments where you need to go out and buy anything. They are little experiments where you're just finding where you see the transfer of energy. So it's a simple experiment. And again, I have an example for you, the one that Caleb did, for an example for this type of experiment. And you could do 1 to 2 of those because they shouldn't take very long. You will also notice I have not assigned anything in Freckle Math this week. It is an option. If you want to do adaptive Freckle Math, you can. But you have videos every day. There's this new, I think he's kind of a professor, and he leads you through some math challenges. So that is what every day you have those, and they should take as much time as Freckle did. You are really doing some deeper thinking in math, and when he says challenge yourself, you should take up that opportunity to challenge yourself in some of the suggestions he has. The other thing on here that I want to point out is it's Spirit Week. So we have a few different activities, and you can post yourself on Facebook. Mrs. Crosby has put this out in the email to the whole campus, and Miss Ruskin's in on it. So down at the bottom it says what each day is, and you can look at Facebook and see what other people post, or you can post something with you and your family. So that is for the week of April 21st. So you don't have any Wonders, you don't have any Freckle, but we're doing lots about energy and some fun math this week. So I hope you all have a great week, and I can't wait to see you in our scheduled meetings. Have a good night.